5 of the Thundersport GP1 Elite Championship. We're at Mallory, and it's been a strange week because the Friday practice that we normally have is on a Thursday, because I don't think that Mallory can run 3 consecutive noisy days. So we've all rocked up here on the Thursday, done our free practice, taken a day off, and then we're going to race at the weekend. Also been a strange week for me because on Wednesday I was in Portugal at Estoril circuit riding the BMW HP4 race. So I went from Estoril to Mallory, which is a bit of a culture shock, and from a bike that weighs less than a World Superbike to my bike. But having ridden my bike in practice, to be honest, it still feels unbelievably amazing and much better than I am, so no worries there. And just getting to grips with Mallory at the moment. It's not a track that we've grown up with. As we're from down south, our bread and butter tracks are Brands, Liddon, Snetterton, those kind of places. So we've only been here a few times, so it's going to take a little bit of learning, even though it's a small track and there aren't many corners, but you need to know the shortcuts around this place. And I think all the time is to be made in Gerrards, which is a corner you approach at 150 and don't really back off that much before you throw it in 4th gear. Then there's a lot of chicanes, so we need to get the bike set up to carry big corner speed and to get it to change direction quickly. But the big news is that Bob is back.
Well, it's a lot cooler here than it is in Mallorca. During the midst of this hottest summer since 1976, it's certainly a little bit chilly at Mallory. And what have I been doing? I put the conventional foot brake back on the old girl, mate.
And why is that?
Well, we've been messing about with this thumb brake for the last 2 and a bit seasons, and we just can't get it in a position where you can get enough purchase on it to really make it work to an acceptable level. And when we have found a place that it can go, it doesn't clear the fairing. So if we move it up, it doesn't clear the clutch lever. Most importantly, it doesn't clear the clutch lever switch. So if we're not careful, if we knock the switch off, your quick shifter and your auto blip will stop working. So after a little bit of thought, we stuck a foot brake back on it this week. Said we, that's me. Yeah. And how was it yesterday, mate?
Brilliant. Yeah.
It don't look as cool, does it?
Doesn't look as cool, but it works.
But it works. Yeah. So we got here yesterday morning and had the bike noise tested as usual. We've had this beautiful little megaphone style Kropovich exhaust tailpipe this year. Lovely, isn't it?
Beautiful.
But it is noisy. But it seems to make the bike produce a little bit more power and really makes it sound like it's on song. So anyway, we got it noise tested yesterday as usual, and it failed. So I noise tested it again and it passed. And then you was out on the track, wasn't it? Got pulled in a black flag.
Yeah. Drive-by failed.
Yeah. So we had it noise tested, and was it? What did it read?
108.
108. I don't believe it.
104. It started off the day and it got noisy. So what did we do?
Well, we got the old girl back on there.
We got old faithful back, haven't we?
This is like Trigger's broom. This exhaust.
Yeah.
I've mended this exhaust twice. It's got a new skin.
Yeah.
So this has been in the gravel trap at Brands and in the gravel trap at Foggy's.
And also Anglesey.
Oh yeah. So it's all perfect now.
Nice. What's it sound like?
It sounds nice, but once you've heard this,
yeah,
it's But yeah, what's this?
100 decibels.
100.
100, yes.
So a lot quieter.
Well,
but we like this one.
We prefer that one. We'll try and get away with that one at Rockingham. This weekend's been a lot like a BSB paddock. We've had visitors from BSB. We've had Barry Burrell practicing with us on Thursday. I've spotted Gary Mason, Lee Jackson, and Richard Cooper is racing with us on his 600, GSXR 600, and also in the 600 class. So Richard Cooper, what on earth are you doing with us at Thundersport?
I like riding motorbikes, really. That's the bottom line. I try to ride every weekend, and this weekend with it being Mallory Park, Thundersport GB, Bennett Suzuki, we're based here as a team, and it seemed a good chance to get the little Suzuki 600 that we're riding this weekend up to speed and you know, locally, so if anything goes wrong or you need supplies, the team is here as well. So and I enjoy racing, and it's the first time for myself in Thundersport GB, and quite impressed on how the club's run, and the competition level is high, which is always better because it brings you on as a rider. So I've thoroughly enjoyed myself so far.
So what's the GSXR 600 like to ride? It's not the machine of choice, is it? The Supersport?
No, it's not, and it's quite surprising really. I think it's a little bit, if someone got an R6 or a Kawasaki, then everybody follows. And I guess we're trying to prove that the Suzuki is possible of winning races, which it has done in the past with Alistair Seeley and Taiko Suzuki. So I'm mega impressed with the bike, and I think it's got massive potential, and you know, all being well, we could be out on it at British level later in the season.
Oh, well done. And you didn't bring your 1000 this weekend. Give us all a chance, I suppose.
The bike was at the workshop, and we did have a few dramas early in the weekend, and it was very close to go and get in the Superstar bike and having to run out. But I really wanted to concentrate on getting the 600 up to speed, and it's paid off because we're at a place with it now that I think you know, I wouldn't be on the back foot if we went to racing in British Supersport.
Oh, it's nice to see you here anyway. And, best of luck for today and for the rest of the season.
Cheers, thank you.